Alright, today we're going to start with American Alligator. And we're going to do a cross compare against Cayman Crocodile. We have two colors available in stock, ready to ship. Black glazed here, and a chocolate brown glazed. They're all relatively the same size, 31, 32 centimeters at width. Now, the important thing to realize, when we say 31, 32 centimeters, we're physically talking about all usable area. As you can see here, you can sew through this. This is not bone. We've taken the bone away. So in actuality, this is probably anybody else's 35, 36 centimeter. So there will be 31 to 32 centimeters of usable area. It does get a little bit narrow in this section here, and it gets wider down here in the belly area. So the rule of thumb is you get 12 in between the leg holes, and up in this area it does end up being more like 10. But then down here it widens out and is at least 12. Okay? Now you also have the tails in here as well. These are pretty clean tails just because of the size of the animal. The bigger the animal, the more prone to issues and scars and holes that you have in the tail. A lot of people say, what is this? This is not where the animal was shot. This is where the animal goes to the bathroom. You cannot work around this. This is going to be on every belly skin regardless. Okay? So we learned that. You can see inside these tags, these were farmed raised. An animal this size is probably about 1.5 years, 2 years of feeding to get to this big. So what they do is they crawl around on their bellies like this. Here's the throat area, tail area like this. Another reason why the tails end up being so prone to scratches and holes is because what a lot of people don't realize is that this is where they get all their power. Their legs are used very little. That's why they're very slow when they're on their legs and you see them on land. But what they do is they get all their power from here. And then when you see an animal that has its head sticking up out of the water and it's like this, it's actually standing on its tail like this, not its legs. Okay, enough about all that. So, do we have a close-up here? Can we see the actual texture of this skin? It's glazed, so anytime that there's a fully glazed skin, there's always going to be some reflection issues. But it's very nice. Ours are all grade 1s, high grades, low grade 1s. Okay? There's going to be no scarring or holes in this area right here. These are perfect for handbags, but everybody always screams, we need 35, we need 35, 35 to 39. Well, you know, if you want to pay twice as much for skins, we can sell you those. But if you're looking for a good deal, an entry level into luxury, this is it. So just kind of reconfigure your designs. It is possible that you can get this area here by running two skins together. You fold under, you have your seam here. This much area ends up being, if you put two of them together like this, you're at like 20 inches or 50 centimeters. You know what the charge is for a first grade 50 centimeter skin? You're way better off piecing these two together and figuring out how your manufacturer can make that work for you. Okay? Just a recommendation in my opinion. We know what opinions are like, but I'll refrain from saying on this video demonstration. So we have the two chocolate browns. These are in stock, ready to ship. A couple hundred of them are available. If you just want one, it's a flat rate, but if you get two and more, it starts getting better. So we've demonstrated the brown at this point. Let's move on to the black. Alright. Again, it's hard to show on the glazed, but it is. When they glaze them out, it's never going to be as soft as a matte finish. It's the chemicals that do that. So they tend to be a little bit stiffer. These are perfect for handbags, boots, dress shoes. I don't know if I'd recommend it for a wallet. Matte is always a little bit better for a wallet. Again, you can see, free of any defects. Now, let's do the cross compare. Well, first let's do Nile, and then we'll do the cross comparison. Let me set this off to the side. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. The great thing about this is that you can put it on pause or go back and listen to it, and you'll be able to catch up with me. I'm talking too fast. So these are the three colors of Nile Crocodile from Africa that we have in stock. These are true mattes. Actually, this one has a little bit of a top buffing to it. It's got a multicolor effect, very rich and deep looking on the colors. So you'll see that these are a lot more flexible because they don't have to add the stiffening chemical when you glaze them and run them through tanning jacks. Okay? Again, same difference. Every animal is going to have this. Where do you expect it to go to the bathroom? Out of its mouth? No. Okay. So now that we've covered that, again, I don't know if it's possible to see this, but there is a little bit of a top buffing on here. Okay? This is a 33 centimeter. Now there's a reason why you're going to find economical skin, or why the price point is going to be less on smaller skins. For one, the animals are farmed raised. To get things to a 35 to a 39 centimeter of usable material, you're talking another year or two of feed, which increases the overall price, and the longer that the farmer has to wait before he gets his harvest. Okay? So this is a 33 centimeter. In actuality, it's much closer to a 40 centimeter. Overall is a 40 centimeter. But you know, it's difficult with these bones here. Although a majority of them are trimmed away, there's still a little bit of bone area in here. So of usable material, excluding the bones, you're right at 33 centimeters. See? Do I need to scoot this up closer here this way? Is that better? Into this area? Okay. This is also in stock. A couple hundred of these, ready to go. Prices do get better with 2 or more, but everybody has to start somewhere. Here's our very dark cognac. Again, very thin and flexible. Doesn't weigh much. Nice texture in here. And here's the black mat. It's not as true as matte as these two. There is a little bit of a top coat to it. Not much though. Again, these skins are industry specific. And industries that move a lot of skins tend to be better priced because there's more volume going through. That, and you don't have to raise them as much and feed them as much food. Alright. These guys' tails are a little bit longer. Now we'll do the cross compare. Okay? Again, this is the Nile Crocodile from Africa against a glazed American alligator, obviously from America. You can see they're both 32 centimeters. This area in here, you'll see some bones and some holes to go through here. This is irrelevant. See these? That's irrelevant. So this all becomes waste. So a 32 is in fact a 32. Okay? Do I need to slide this over here more for you? Alright. What else can we do? You can see the throat area on the crocodiles from Nile are a little bit longer. This guy this down for you, if you match them up this way. Okay? These are a little bit shorter and stubbier. Tails are almost identical in length. See the two sides tags? Different colors. So I'm holding them here. So it's almost relatively the same amount of skin. And again, on these smaller ones, being either Nile or American alligator, the tails are much cleaner than the bigger animals, so you do get a little bit more yield. Some people, they want to maximize their yield, and I've demonstrated this before, but I'll demonstrate it again. You roughly get 1 square foot from this area here, in between the leg holes, in between the front and the back legs. Now, as you can see, when you run 2 tails together, and this is important for upholstery and people that are looking for optimal yield, you put 2 tails together, minus the butt holes, you're at 28 by 10. That's almost another additional 2 square foot. I believe this concludes our video demonstration of the cross compare between American alligator and Nile. If you do have any questions, feel free to watch it again and or call. But it's better to call when you actually want to order. We take our time and spend our time to demonstrate and go over all these things to offer you a streamlined approach so we don't have to repeat ourselves and say the same things over and over again every time somebody calls. So calls really should be when you're ready to purchase. We also have these available online, so you don't have to call and talk to somebody. Some people are internet people, some people are phone people. Everybody's different. We try to accommodate everybody. You'll be hard-pressed to find any other company that spends the time to demonstrate and to teach you these things that are important within the industry and specific to each species that we offer. And we do offer every single legal species in the United States. We ship out of multiple warehouses. And now we ship everything to us first because we've had problems with warehouses shipping people things that aren't right. So we want to inspect it first. That's important. So please allow a couple days for us to receive it, inspect it, make sure that our name isn't tarnished, and that you receive what you actually need to receive. So ultimately it'll be no more than a week, 5 business days on average. We're very quick with the way we ship it to ourselves and then to you. Okay, this concludes. Thank you for your time.